In a society, people are horrible, politicians lie, institutions corrupt. Like, what actually is a good person? It dawned on me the other day because I was taking out my dog and I forgot to bring a litter bag, a poo bag, we were gonna call it. And this woman, she looked at me, she was like,
Are you gonna pick that up?
I was like, nah,
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to bring a bag.
she was like, you're disgraceful. Disgraceful dog owner. You're a bad person, disgraceful dog owner. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, I'm not a bad person. Like, I know I'm not a bad person. I may not be a good dog owner, but I'm not a bad person. And then it dawned on me, like, what actually is a good person? Right? What actually is a good person? I want to know the answer. Like, is there an answer to this? So I set out to London, interviewed a few people, got some answers, and yeah, enjoy.
Are you a good person?
Am I a good person? I would say that I am quite a good person.
What makes you think you're a good person?
I think that I've worked on myself quite a lot.
The thing is, humans are inherently selfish, right? If you're not selfish, I don't think you can succeed. Because in order to succeed, you have to put yourself above others. That goes against the general definition of what people think a good person is. If you take care of everyone, well, it's kind of difficult to take care of yourself.
Researching what is a good person gave me a massive headache. Do it yourself and see. People have loads of responses, even relating back to Greek philosophers. The world is so complicated that flexibility is needed. No rules apply perfectly.
I went through quite a big change in my life. I broke up with my ex-boyfriend, now I have an amazing boyfriend, but I had a boyfriend previously and it really made me look at my life differently.
What happened with your ex-boyfriend that destroyed you?
Oh my god, never destroyed me, no one's ever destroyed me. He slept with someone else.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, slept with someone else, but like, you know what, we were young, we learned from different situations. Like, I just think that like I've tried to like be more kind to myself and to other people.
You do a bad deed, does the good deed go over the bad deed? Do you say they cancel each other out?
If you reflect on it and you see that you were bad, I think there's always time for, you know, to forgive yourself. I think that's really important and to learn from it. We've all done something bad.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
It's arrogant to say they're all good.
No, yeah, exactly, yeah. Are you saying you've got to be selfish to take care of other people?
No, I'm saying you have to have a good balance.
You have to have a good balance, okay.
That's the way I see it. Like, a good person is someone that takes care of others, but in order for you to succeed, you have to take care of yourself as well. And that's a bit selfish. So a perfect balance is the way to go, as I see it.
Are you a good person then?
I think so. I think I found the balance. But then again, my balance probably is not the same as yours, for example, right?
Our morality is influenced by how we're cared for and socialised. That's why you're more likely to find that your grandparents are racist and homophobic. Because society changes. And if I were to tell you they were bad people, you would tell me they're not, their ideas are just old-fashioned, right? That's why it's important in this society to have an open mind. Even right now, me talking about this, you can come at this question from so many angles. And I'm probably not even gonna mention all of them because it's subjective, right? A lot of good, moral people are hypocritical and fake. It's almost like those moral displays are a form of ego boosting to make yourself feel superior to others.
So, because you're talking a lot about yourself, what about all like the selfless acts?
That I've done to other people, actual acts that I've done.
Yeah, because you're calling yourself a good person, the things you've done to yourself, to other people, but what have you actually done?
For other people. I guess like donating, volunteering. I do a lot of volunteering. I donate a lot. Like clean. I live in Miami. I've lived in Miami for the past 8 years.
You live in Miami?
So a lot of like to do with like homeless people. Also like I interact with homeless people. I don't just give money to them. You know, like I actually create relationships with them. I do. I have like relationships with people in Miami. Actually like acknowledging people. Like even when you go to the bathroom, like saying thank you to like the cleaners. When you're like waiters are like helping you with things, like saying thank you and acknowledging people is like such a big thing. And I think I've always done it, and like my parents have raised me to always be like that.
Well, if you've always done it, then what else have you done? Like, what are the other things that put you out there? Because obviously anyone could do that. I do that, I'd say.
It's like what makes me a different person, that why I'm a good person.
Yeah, because in that case, like majority of people here are probably good people.
You're right. Yeah, I don't really know what really makes you a good person.
You know, the first girl saying like, oh, like just be nice to waitresses and stuff. Even though like it's something everyone should be doing, I think everyone does anyway. I think it still makes you good.
That's what I'm saying. Because everyone does it, doesn't it make like? Isn't it kind of normal? Not everyone, but like.
I guess you're right.
Because if no one does it, they're a cunt. But if everyone does it.
Yeah, I think that should be the bar though.
That would describe to me. What's your balance?
I don't know. I think it's good to like to have a certain amount of time dedicated for yourself.
Okay.
Like read a book, I don't know, go to the gym, that's good. But then again, you know, call your sister once in a while, call your mum, I don't know, see how they're doing, see how the grandparents are.
For me, social media is a big factor in this because you'll see people live in the flesh bashing others online, but then those same people will do things worse in real life and would still claim they're good people. Most of the time, those are the people fixated on good morals, all about doing the right thing, stating that this person needs to be cancelled. Like, it's naive. It shows lack of emotional intelligence, and they're probably hypocritical people. People can make mistakes and still try to be good people. Why should someone's life be ruined over a mistake? are they not allowed to learn from it?
Do you think there's a lack of empathy in society?
Yes and no, to a certain extent. So I think it's also, you know, who you surround yourself with. So if you have 5 empathetic friends, you know, you'll be the 6th one because you'll bring each other together. You have common interests. With social media, there is a lot of, you know, there is an empathy. Even when I was on social media, you know, when you swipe up and you put like in love face and or like how are you? Like I didn't actually care. I just wanted, you know, to see messages, to do that. There'll always be people who are empathetic and that aren't, and I think it's good that you're raising awareness of it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Would you say there's a lack of empathy in society today?
Yes, but then again, if you look back, people didn't really have empathy like, I don't know, 1,000 years ago. It was all wars and stuff. Like, you can't really say people have empathy now, but they didn't. Like, people are inherently the same. So it's not like things have changed.
Isn't that a problem though? Do you think things should change? Earlier we had a guy come up here, he didn't want to be on camera, and he was saying he was a good person. Then he, out of nowhere, he was just like, yeah, but I hate gay people. I was like,
What the fuck?
When men become gay, I'm not anti-gay. But this is their option. I respect freedom, their choice. However, when you run against the nature, to me that's wrong.
why is it wrong? Why? What?
Because
What's
you
it doing
run-
to nature?
Because you run against the nature, the rule of the nature.
Well, what does it?
This is not religious. This is the nature.
Well, what does it? What's bad? Like what? It doesn't. I don't get it because it doesn't. I don't understand because it doesn't affect you.
A man is a man, is a woman is a woman.
I was like, isn't that the problem though? Shouldn't you be changing? Because he was like, it's against nature, but you know, shouldn't the ways change to accommodate everyone? To be good.
Okay, so for my balance, taking care of me and taking care of others, right? He thinks he's taking care of others, but in reality, he's excluding a
group.
A group, yeah. So, according to my balance, no, he's not a good person. But maybe to him, to his little reality, he is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Would you say there's less empathy today in society?
My goodness.
Let's change it up a little bit.
Really deep?
Sorry.
No, I feel like there's like more. I feel that like we've gotten like more like light has been like shone, right?
Yeah.
Shone onto like, is that a word? Onto like mental health and like smaller like things like single moms like being like black in society, where I think that like, or like being a minority, like a lot of other things that I think that maybe social media has like helped bring awareness to. And
Do you not think a lot of it's fake? So people fake empathy because they'll care about it in the moment.
Goodness,
but
for clout.
not
Are you
necessarily for clout,
Or
just
just
to
to,
make
like,
feel good. Yeah, for clout, feeling good about
themselves?
themselves, but like it's not necessarily. They don't actually care.
Maybe.
I was saying to social media earlier, or like people just do it to piggyback, but I think it does bring light to a lot of situations as well. People might not do it in good spirit, it does still bring attention to something bad that's happening.
I get it, but then when people act as if they're helping, when they're like,
I mean,
you know when you got like, I don't know, like Emily posting shit on her story, or reposting like Save Palestine,
Yeah.
like, and they say they're helping. Like I don't think.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's just shit, to be honest. I think it's shit. I don't think it's helping. And they say they're a good person for all that, but I don't think they are.
Yeah, I mean,
Shit,
I wouldn't say that makes you a good person. But I'm saying for the situation, it does bring more awareness to it on those like little slidey things you see on every account. So I think it does bring awareness to it, but I don't know. It's not.
No, actually, you're right. Yeah, I didn't think of that.
In my eyes, a good person is someone who goes above and beyond, sacrifices parts of their life to help other people, and not everyone will do that. That is a low percentage of people in the world. I don't believe there are many good people in the world. I'm not saying I'm good either. I'm just in the middle, like many people are. And then there's obviously a bad bunch. Having good manners is normal. That doesn't make you a good person. You should thank in service, you should be caring, you should be empathetic, you should be non-judgmental. Not doing that sort of stuff doesn't make you bad. You might be a cunt, but that also doesn't make you good. My advice is to just try and be kind to everyone, because you don't know what's going on in their lives, and get some good friends. Like those two girls were saying, have some good friends, because a lot of people are cunts, but there's also a lot of good people. So surround yourself with good people and you will be good, whatever you define that as. Yeah, I'm done.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
thank you.
thank you.
Sorry, what's your name?
Sophie.
Sophie. Thank you, Sophie. Thank you, Max.
Bye.
Have a nice day. Thank you. Thank you for sitting down.